Hi, my name is Alessandro D'Orlando. I'm a psychotherapist. I'm working like a psychotherapist and HR consultant for public and private companies. I started my job when I was 12 years old, I think, when I found a book by Shirley MacLaine. And in this book, she described her experience with a shaman in a spiritual path. And from that moment, I started thinking that the life is something else, is not only a material question. There exists something else that we can see, but that is important. After, when I was 15, I read a book by Eric Fromm, To Have or To Be. And in this book, Eric Fromm say that the meaning of the life is develop the art of loving. And from that moment, I started thinking, okay, I have to make something about this because I'm not so good in this art. And after, when I was 16, I found Siddhartha, the famous book by Hermann Hesse. And after this, I start to think that the meditation is the best way for develop the art of loving. And after I decided to get a degree in psychology, and after I get a specialization in Gestalt psychotherapy. In parallel, I deepen tools about transpersonal rebirthing. One of my teachers was Filippo Falzoni Gallerani, one of the most important psychologists in Italy, who brought this tool in Europe in 1970 here. And after, I studied with students of Bert Hellinger in Assisi for 3 years for develop my abilities for lead group in family constellation. And after this, I studied in the Himalaya Yoga Institute in Florence, one of the most important institutes in Europe about this tradition, because I saw how for many people psychotherapy is not the best way, because for many people it's not easy to find words for speaking about deepest thoughts or about deepest feelings, or many people don't know nothing how explain emotions or explain reasons about their behavior. I thought that yoga is the best way for people that is not ready for a psychotherapy or have finished their psychotherapy and need a tool for develop, for grow, continuing in the life to growing. Himalayan yoga is a special kind of yoga because it is inside a spiritual tradition handed down from master to disciple and from the region of Himalayan. And is a yoga based on in a special way on meditation and mindfulness techniques. After I deepen other tools like EMDR for healing traumas, psychic traumas, and Ericksonian hypnosis, NLP, neuro-linguistic program, and other techniques for healing negative imprintings and change these imprintings with better imprintings, with better beliefs, with better programs for the mind, for success and for happiness. And now, in this moment, I lead groups in Italy, for example in Rome, and abroad, for example here in Vilnius. And I lead groups about transpersonal rebirthing, about family constellations, and about Himalayan yoga. And I'm working with people all over the world, with people from USA, for example, of East Europe, North Europe, and from Italy, naturally, in English and Italian language for coaching and psychotherapy online. If you want to participate at these seminars, you want further information, write to me.